Imagine this, you're walking down the street, phone in hand, recording a cool building. Suddenly a police officer approaches, demanding to know what you're doing. You calmly explain you're simply filming in public, exercising your First Amendment rights. The officer seems unsure about your rights. You might end up detained, feeling confused and angry. This, my friends, is a First Amendment audit gone wrong. Unfortunately, these scenarios are becoming increasingly common. As citizens, it's crucial to know how to assert our right to film in public and handle confrontations with law enforcement. This clash of rights and authority raises important questions about the limits of free speech and the role of police in a democratic society. We've all seen those viral videos, the ones that make you cringe and shake your head. But beyond the outrage, there's a deeper issue at play: the need for better training and understanding on both sides of the camera. It's time to shed light on these confrontations, analyze what goes wrong, and learn how to assert our rights effectively. Because in a world where everyone's a potential videographer, knowing your rights and respecting the rights of others is more important than ever. Let's be real, everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. But when those mistakes come from law enforcement, the stakes are much higher. A simple misunderstanding can escalate into a life-altering event for citizens. That's why it's crucial for law enforcement to learn from their mistakes. Imagine a doctor refusing to acknowledge a misdiagnosis or a pilot ignoring a near-miss incident. Sounds terrifying, right? The same logic applies to policing. Ignoring mistakes doesn't make them disappear, it just increases the chances of them happening again, potentially with even more serious consequences for citizens. First Amendment audits, whether we like them or not, offer a valuable learning opportunity for citizens. They act as a real-time stress test for police-citizen interactions, exposing vulnerabilities in training, communication, and understanding of the law. By analyzing these encounters, both successful and not so successful, citizens can gain valuable insights into how to assert their rights, improve police training, and build trust with communities. Remember, accountability isn't about punishment, it's about progress and ensuring everyone's rights are respected. The First Amendment to the US Constitution is a cornerstone of our freedom. It protects our right to free speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, the right to assemble, and the right to petition the government. Sounds empowering, right? But how do we assert these rights in real-world situations, especially when dealing with law enforcement? Enter the First Amendment audit. In simple terms, it's our way of holding the government accountable by exercising our First Amendment rights, often through photography or videography in public spaces. Think of it as a real-life civics lesson, testing whether those in power understand and respect the very laws they're sworn to uphold. Now, before we go full-on documentary filmmaker, outside our local police station, it's crucial to understand the boundaries. Yes, we have the right to film in public, including police officers performing their duties. However, this right is not absolute. We can't interfere with police operations, trespass on private property, or engage in disorderly conduct. The First Amendment is a powerful tool for accountability and transparency. But like any tool, we need to use it responsibly and within the bounds of the law. Picture this. A young woman stands across the street from a police station, her phone recording. An officer approaches, questioning her actions. She confidently replies, "I'm exercising my First Amendment right to film in public." The officer, seemingly unaware of this right, becomes agitated, demanding ID and accusing her of suspicious behavior. The situation escalates unnecessarily, highlighting a lack of understanding. Unfortunately, this isn't an isolated incident. Many officers, despite their training, are unfamiliar with the nuances of the First Amendment, especially regarding citizens filming police activity. This lack of knowledge can lead to confrontations, unlawful detentions, and a breakdown of trust between law enforcement and the communities they serve. Another common mistake is equating filming with disrespect or even aggression. Some officers view being recorded as a challenge to their authority, leading to defensive and sometimes hostile reactions. This perception couldn't be further from the truth. Most First Amendment auditors are simply exercising their rights, documenting police activity, and holding them accountable. It's time to bridge this knowledge gap. Police departments must prioritize First Amendment training, ensuring officers understand and respect citizens' right to film in public. This education should go beyond the basics, emphasizing de-escalation techniques, communication skills, and the importance of remaining calm and professional, even when being recorded.